Okay, so for those of you out there who own a PS4, let alone a Bethesda game, specifically we're talking about Fallout 4 here and Skyrim Remastered. Now, obviously you guys have, if not, well, I'm going to inform you today. Basically, months ago, Bethesda had promised us we're going to get mod support on the PS4, and that was going to be, included in Skyrim Remastered, which I thought was going to be amazing. I've had all my friends hyped about it, talked to me about it, so on and so forth. You just hear everything about it. I was excited, I'm not going to lie. I personally love Skyrim, put over 1,000 hours into it. It's kind of depressing, but I'm not really ashamed. So obviously I was really into that game, so when I heard they're going to bring mod support to the PS4, I was thrilled, okay? I was fucking just everywhere with that. And PS4, Fallout 4, excuse me. Obviously, hell yeah, I would have loved mod support for Fallout 4 on the PS4. That would have been awesome. Now, I'm not saying I would have used it just to use XP, grind it, spawn things, I would have created a new world, experiment with things, just mess around with the game, just be cool. You can do what you want. It's mods, But it doesn't seem like it's happening. And Bethesda confirmed this. And I'm not going to go over exact quotes because I can go on for a longest time about that because Bethesda has released tons of quotes. I may read one or two every now and then. But yeah, basically, in a nutshell, Bethesda blames Sony for this and saying that Sony would not allow them to add mod support to their games, which to me, frankly, kind of sounds a little bullshit. Disappointed in you, Bethesda. I'm not sure it's true. I mean, they have evidence pointing to it's true. Maybe either way, it's bullshit on Sony's part or Bethesda's part. Either way, that is just fucked up in every single way, considering that Xbox One had gotten mod support a while back. Okay, here's a Bethesda. They were quoted saying that, like you, we are disappointed at Sony's decision given the considerable time and effort we have put into this project and the amount of time our fans have waited for mod support to arrive. We consider this as an important initiative and we hope to find other ways user mods can be available for our PlayStation audience. However, until Sony will allow us to offer proper mod support for PS4, that content from Fallout 4 and Skyrim on PlayStation 4 will not be available. We will provide an update if and when this situation changes. Now, just as read, they're saying that obviously Sony would not allow them to offer proper mod support for the PS4, and if that is true and what they're saying, that's still bullshit. Okay, look, here's where I'm going to get into the rant about this part of thing. Just got over the basics a little bit. I've explained that Bethesda blames Sony for not offering mod support. They've given reasons. Bullshit on either side. Who knows? Alright. Okay. Now, honestly, if this would have been... Okay. Let's take, for example, if this was Sony's fault, okay? This would have been such a boost for Sony and PlayStation in general. Because adding mod support to Fallout 4 would have boosted... Okay, look, I know the game's almost been out for a year, right? But there are still people out there buying it, They're just not getting PS4s, they're getting it. That would have upped sales so much, you know what I'm saying? And that would have urged more people to buy it. Word of mouth, gone around. Would have been great. So that was just a huge loss for Sony in general, especially Bethesda. So that and that they just put more money into the game, considering they would want more content available for the mods. Add more support for the mod support. Add this. Just make it just amazing. Okay, now that was if. Now that's just a loss for Sony if it was. Now this is Bethesda just spewing shit. That's just really disappointing. They built up this huge hype. They had an audience. They've had everything. And, they have, throughout the years, amazed us. Just blew our minds with groundbreaking games. We put them up on a pedestal for that, per se. So when we heard they're going to be doing this, we believed them. We were hyped. We were everything. Because, we've trusted them all of these years. And it was really disappointing when we found out they would not be doing this, and they're just calling out Sony in general in this. Again, as I've stated many times, they could have just been spewing shit. Sony could have really done something. Either way, it's bullshit on either sides. Sorry for bringing that up so much. It's just on it. Okay, on it. My opinion in general, I would have loved mods. Okay, I would have just, like I said, I would have just used it all the time, created new worlds, did cool stuff. Would have loved it. My friends would have loved it, because my friends were all hyped about it. It would have been awesome. So much cool shit could have been done, and it was all just, they had a golden opportunity and they just wasted it. I mean, I have no other way to say, than just they fucked up, you know. Um, oh man. Um, yeah. Sony, you need to allow your game developers, or your game developers that make you money, to do updates into your games. And if it's because of software problems, well, then you can update your systems. Bethesda, we hope to God you're telling the truth and Sony's just being a bitch, or we honestly are gonna be losing faith in you. And I know this wasn't much of a rant, as you want to be, yelling this and that. Oh, Bethesda sucks, whatever. You can do what you want, but I'm not really big on screaming rants, going on and on. There wasn't much on this, it's just that little part of this and that. But hopefully you guys can get my point in saying that this would have been awesome. It was a huge loss for both sides, and hopefully whichever side is spewing bullshit will realize what's going on and hopefully fix it. It's a long shot, but anyway, guys, thanks for listening to this video. If you actually made it this far, I doubt you did. But anyway, I'm sorry my upload schedule's been terrible lately. Oh god. Yeah, I was busy the next day for the next upload, and then I got really lazy. I'm so sorry about that. I'm gonna try and put out videos as common as I can, because I found that I can't really do it daily. You can hear me talk about that at the end of my last video, talking about how my schedule's fucked up. Or no, 2 videos ago. But yeah, anyway, guys, thank you for listening and watching. Hope you guys can agree, and I will see you guys in the next video.